Banana? Hi, Melora. How are you? Banana? What about banana? It's a banana next to a banana. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, okay. Getting everything set up. Make it purple. Okay, okay. Sparkle cam. There we are. And then I need to grab the project. Oh boy. Very zoomed out. Seems like. Okay. Crafting. Hello. Hello. Zoom in a little bit more. Cause yeah. Bye. Bye bye, tweezers. Alrighty. It's just these 4 colors. No, 5. I got 5 colors here. Here's this. Well, aside from black and white, but black and white's already on the deck. Womp womp womp. Right, I decided to work on it from this angle. I don't know why, but I just decided to do so. So, I actually moved this to this side, and that over here. Okie dokie. There we go. Oh, wait, but I need a chat box to see. To see chat! There we go. There we are. Okay. So, more work on this. Ah! Let us do this color. Gonna do the wine red color first. To finish the curtain on the left side. Then we will... Yeah. I don't know what we will do. We're just gonna work on this, go for however long I want, and then, yeah. Well, I'm doing alrighty. How about you? How are you doing? I'm tired. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Baby woke you up. Oh. Maybe you can get a little bit of rest today? Like sometime today? Maybe, hopefully. If not, then maybe tonight you will rest better. I hope so at least. Labor right now, Hello, Cross Stitch Moon. How are you? Hope you're having a good, great, amazing day so far. Fine, and yourself? I'm doing alrighty. Just picking this piece back up of a... What's the design? So it is the Pokemon trading card game, and this one is going to be of not Alakazam, Kadabra. One of the Kadabra variants. So yeah. I don't have the picture right now, but hold on. I can show what it, like the size of what it will be when it's finished. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just marking off the pattern and making sure that I'm marking off the right things. Okay. But yeah, I don't have the actual picture right now, but let's not get that one. But it's pretty much something like this, where it's the different Pokemon as their trading card profiles for the original 151. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this one is Kadabra. And I'm just slowly making my way through getting the cards I got from Etsy done. Because something that I am doing is a lot of Pokemon cross-stitching, from Pokemon sprites to the trading cards, maybe even a few sprites from fan games or stuff like that, like, as well as Pokemon pinball patterns that I have, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver portraits. So yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon cross-stitching. But I also do something called Magazine Mayhem, where I will look into a cross-stitch magazine I have and stitch a design from it, so that I can basically just be doing stuff from stash. Eliminating by doing. Destashing by doing. That's pretty much what I've come up with. So yeah. Count seems so small, I can't believe how fast you're stitch. Yeah! I mean, truth be told, this isn't the smallest I've worked on right now. The smallest I've worked on so far, it's not finished though, but it is a 50 plus count. Been streaming for 11 hours. It does, what? What? I don't know? On my end, it says 27 minutes. Platty? Is your thing okay? Maybe refresh the stream? Yeah. That's weird, Platty. Yeah. I would say refresh your browser, Platty, because it might be a thing of you left my stream open yesterday, but didn't refresh it or exit it, so it sometimes counts, which is weird. 42. Platty, I haven't stayed up that long. No. I promise you, I didn't stay up for 11 hours. Promise you, I went to bed and slept. 12-hour stream. I mean, Platty, I've sort of said maybe one day I'll do a 24-hour cross-stitch stream. I've said it before, and I'm not afraid to do it. I'm just like, when do I want to do it? That's the thing. When do I want to do it? But, yeah. Pretty much I have a lot of Pokemon cross-stitch stuff that I want to do. Hi, Yeti! How are you? But yeah, a lot of Pokemon cross-stitch stuff that I have that I want to do / can do. But also, oh, cross-stitched moon, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I also have, like, on Etsy, I got a full shop bundle, which included 1,500 plus patterns. So, yeah, with that, the Pokemon stuff, and then everything I have in my stash, I'm probably just, even though, like, I do a lot of games and that stuff too, I might just become a cross-stitch streamer. Just so that I can actually get through a lot of projects. Just to get through them and be like, this is done. Done. D-O-N-E, you hear me? Done. You are both, by the way. What do you mean by both? Huh? What am I both of? Did you say something before, Platy? Because I don't see anything else. I don't know what you're referring to me as both. Rude, and you know. No! I'm not. But you know. I don't know, Platy. I don't know. What am I supposed to know? Exactly? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can do and probably should get done one day. See? Wow. No. One, two. We got 3 done. 1, 2, 3, right there. I'm browsing your Instagram and all your projects are so cool. Yeah, thank you. So something that I plan on actually doing is getting 100 cross-stitch finishes this year. And something else that I've discovered as well is I've reached 50 Pokemon, well not 50, but 49 Pokemon sprites cross-stitched. So I just need one more to get it to 50, and then that's, like, honestly, I feel proud about that. Being like, holy moly, I'm already near 100? Well, halfway to 100? Like, that is amazing. And I didn't realize that, but yeah. But there are still many more Pokemon sprites to come. Because we're doing Gen 1 through Gen 5. So all the sprites there. So yeah, it's like, it's gonna take a while to get all the sprites done, but it is gonna be a large project that I'm just gonna have fun with. But I have sort of lost count of how many finishes I've done this year, just because I had a Google Excel sheet to have all my finishes in, and when I started and finished them. However, due to factory restarting my computer, I didn't realize it would delete that stuff. So, yeah, the spreadsheet I had is gone. So, wah wah. It's so time consuming. It is, but it's also just very soothing and fun. Yeah, oh no, but the thing that I can just do is look at my Instagram and count, like, that way, just to see, like, how many I've got done. And like, as I last checked, I had maybe, well, I mean, I got 4 things done recently. So it's like somewhere in the 40s, but we're probably in the 50s now. So we're already halfway to the finishing goal as well, being like, I want this many finishes this year. We got a lot of finishes this year so far. So yeah. But either way, I cannot complain. Because even if I don't get 100 finishes, I still got a ton of them. I got a ton of finishes, so I can't complain. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna continue working on cross-stitch pieces because cross-stitching's fun. To your world, so you probably already answered this, but when did you get into cross-stitch? If you're willing to share. So I got into... So the way that I got into cross-stitching, or how I discovered it, is... Hold on. Ah! Sorry. Hold my headphones. Let me get the craft that introduced me to the world of cross-stitch. This! Perler beads. So perler beads was sort of my introduction into cross-stitching. Because I stumbled upon cross-stitching patterns and at first thought they were perler bead patterns, but I was like, why are there numbers beside the colors? So I did a little bit of digging and then discovered cross-stitching. So then, come Christmas, my family got me a small little starter cross-stitch kit where it was a bunch of thread, a bunch of needles, and stuff like that. And so I began my cross-stitching journey as a freshman in high school. And so I've been stitching for roughly around 6 years now. So yeah. And I've sort of stuck with Pokemon stuff for a good while. But I've intermingled a lot of other stuff, like magazines, patterns, and other patterns I got at a once local needlework shop. So yeah. And I don't really have a plan on stopping to cross-stitch into a craft through another, yeah. Because the Weedle one I just showed is actually one of the Pokemon trading card game. Like, one of the trading card patterns. So, that's interesting how I got introduced to this by a Pokemon trading card, and I'm doing a Pokemon trading card now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's the last one of the row. Yeah. Though it's also sort of a thing of whenever I was doing this, like maybe starting out, or as I was getting more into it, I sort of just wanted to, like, this was sort of a cross-stitching dream in the sense of I want to just have one of the biggest cross-stitch collections. Like, just have a big cross-stitch collection, because I'm like, I enjoy stitching a lot, and I just want to have, like, a giant, I guess, portfolio of just, like, here's all the things I've done. I've done a lot of these Pokemon stuff, I've done all these Halloween stuff, a few Christmas, some samplers, just pretty much I'm somebody that's like, I will stitch everything and anything because I just like it all. I just like it all and want to see it done in person. Because why not? So I get the collection thing. Yeah. Plus, who knows? Later down in life, that, like, I don't really imagine ever having, like, starting my own family in a sense, but it's like, life, you never know. So it's the sort of a thing of, like, if I was to either have a family or was to pass it down to, say, like, siblings or something like that, I can pass down all my cross-stitching stuff. Your finished pieces, do you have them? Do you hang them up, gift them, keep them in a folder? So the smaller stuff like this, I keep in a binder, and then the bigger stuff I keep in a drawer. Welcome back, Rose! But yeah, I store everything, and I don't really want to sell anything or give them away, because I'm just like, these were for purposes just to do it. I'm a cross-stitch hoarder. Being like, I made it, I keep it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. But like, a lot of the small stuff goes in here. In this binder. So, and I have quite, like, this is, like, a lot of it. So, yeah. That is where I'm working at, like, what I've worked with so far, and just again, I plan on doing a lot more as long as life will allow me to. Such a smart way to keep them. Yeah! We all cross-stitch hoarders. Yeah, we are. But yeah, it was also a thing of like, I like keeping it at a binder in card sleeves. Hi, Huntress. No. But like, I like keeping them in a binder so that it's easy transportation, while also being like, able to show people them, like show them off in the clear sleeve things. Righty, and whatever this border thing is, it is all done. Though, also being a cross-stitcher, there are a few projects you just are like, yeah, no, these are in timeout for an indefinite amount of time. And I have really only one. And it is, a pattern called Peacock Party. And it is in timeout because I keep miscounting on a few of the peacocks. And it's a little bit annoying. Because I'm then just being like, well, I can't count from this peacock, or this peacock because I've messed up, and it's either like has an additional row of stitches or is missing a few stitches, and I don't know where I messed up. So it's just, and I don't want to deal with it. So I put it in a bin, being like, you are in timeout forever. I'm sorry, but just no. But hold on. Like, it's just one peacock that is bugging me, that's making me not want to do it. Hold on. I'm pulling it out. Hello. But like, this is what I have so far. All I have to do left is just this little area and it's finished. But this peacock is being a butt. And here's the thing. I can rip it out, but it's silk. So it's just like, do I rip it out and just hope I have enough thread for this? Or do I just continue with the mistake? But yeah, this is like, it's literally like I just have this much left. That is it. That is it. Where I'm like, no, if I come back to this, I might just fudge it. Like, just fudge the one peacock. And just, yeah, like, just have to deal with it. Mistake, you'll be the only one to see it. Yeah, well, it's just the thing of my brain's just turned off from it. Because I'm looking at the pattern being like, I'm supposed to be here, but I'm missing like 2 to 3 rows. And so I'm questioning like, where did I even mess up and what do I do now? Like, how do I make up either the extra row I put in or because that's also the issue. I don't know if I put extra rows or if I didn't put enough. So I'm confused as to where I messed up. Because I was like, I'm fairly certain I'm following this correctly, and then I'm staring at it being like, I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up? Where did I go wrong? Because I don't know. I see, yeah. So it's the thing of like, I can keep going with the mistake, but it just, yeah. My brain doesn't want to think too hard with that pattern. Because it's also, again, I can't count from the peacock that I'm currently doing because of it being wrong. And there's like a few things that surround that peacock that I'm like, oh, I was planning on actually counting to this peacock from the peacock I'm currently working on. But now I'm just like, nope, I can't do that because that peacock's wrong. So, yeah. I'm going to work on my daughter's goats. Nice! It's such a shame to stop so close to the end, though. Yeah, like, it's a thing of, it's just in time... It's in time out, and I don't know when I'm going to be working on it again. So it's not never going to get finished. It's just, I don't know when I'm going to get it finished. More of that kind of case. Of, like, it will be done, just, I don't know when. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 more. Because there's also a thing of like, I have a lot of whips going on as well that I should probably work on someday. Let me just get these 5 stitches in, and then I'll show a few of them. Or like stuff that I've kitted up that I need to get done. 3. 4. Okay, so a few things that I have that I should probably work on again. So like, ink circles, half of the fun. This is what I have so far. Taking the message quite literally, doing it half and half. So half of it is Weak Sty Works Confetti, and the other is Weak Sty Works Calypso. So we got that on 32 Seaweed Linen. Then we got the Linnet Song. And this is where I'm at on it so far. I don't remember what this fabric is, but I'm using Dinky dyes for it, so more silk. And then September crate, I have the materials right on my thing, on my shelf of whips, impossible starts, as well as Spray of Poppies, a dimension kit, and Sleeping Beauty is beautiful, yeah! So this one as well, Sleeping Beauty, I need to rip this out because it is wrong. More of, I don't think I'll have enough room at the bottom for any of the other stitching at the bottom. So instead of trying to do the word Sleeping Beauty at the top, instead I'm going to work from the bottom left corner and work my way up, because that's typically what I like doing. And I don't understand why I was trying to go from the top to the bottom. I like working bottom to top. So yeah. But like, I just need to get those stuff worked on and possibly done eventually, so that I can make room for more whips and more projects. Get over how fast you stitch. I just like I just really like stitching, so I guess it's just a thing of like, I stitch fast because I just enjoy the process, but also want to see things get finished. So so probably a combination of the two, being like, hi, I want things to get done so that I can work on more projects, because that's really what I just enjoy cross-stitching a lot. Just freehanding it, no hoop or nothing. Yeah, with Adas, I typically like doing freehand, but if it's like linens or like floppy Luganas or stuff like that, I tend to use a hoop. But it's also with a hoop, with a hoop, hold on. So if I was to put this right here, I would constantly have my hand like this at the back of it. And so sometimes I strain my hand a little bit because my left hand fingers are always my guiding fingers for whenever I have the needle on the back. And due to just the hoop not being able to stretch or be flexible with my hand, sometimes my hand cramps up and it's like that. So with Ada, it's also a thing of Adas and me fight whenever it's a hoop. So if I'm working with Adas, I just freehand it because it's a lot easier on my hand and just a lot easier to do in general. So yeah. Plus, it's Ada isn't too floppy of a fabric. It is pretty stiff. So you don't really need a hoop. But if it's if you enjoy using hoop, then enjoy using the hoop. But yeah, this is just the way that I've enjoyed doing things. And it's also, hold on. Let me show a few things that's I wouldn't really use a hoop for them, so that's why I freehand them. But, yeah, let's go with these. These small stuff, it's don't really, for me, it's more of a thing of, whenever I'm looking at it, it's small enough I don't need a hoop. And if I was to use a hoop, I'd have to go in the middle of the fabric. And in my mind, that's, sort of a waste of fabric that I could be using for a lot of these other small stuff. So it's more of a thing of, if it's small like these, I tend to freehand them more so that I can have more fabric to work with. But if it's a bigger thing, like the Linnet song, that I'm okay, I don't, it's gonna have room on all sides so that it has just, yeah. Because I'm not really gonna do anything else on that piece of fabric. Or if I was going to do something else on that piece of fabric, I just order a new thing of it. But generally with Adas, I have it in mind of just working on Pokemon sprites or small things. So there's no need for a hoop for me. Who'd you get? You got a Grookey! Nice! You got the grass monkey. The grass monkey that becomes a drummer. No, the first 150, I feel so old. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Pokemon has now officially reached 1,000. But a few of the Pokemon are questionable, because there is a Pokemon called Flamigo. It's literally a lawn flamingo that has the name Flamingo, but without the N. Or Earthworm. That looks like an earthworm combined with a subway, like a subway train. Can you even keep track? Because I've just been playing a lot of the... Pokemon is a huge part of my childhood. That's pretty much how I know. Though there are, like, some generations that I'm just like, I don't really know every Pokemon in, because I just don't care to know at that point. Because I can safely say all of, like, Gen 1 through 5. But whenever it comes to Gen 6 and above, it starts getting a little rocky. Because I'm sort of, like, I don't really care for the games. They were fun, and some of the Pokemon in there are pretty nice. But overall, they just never spoke to me. Just, yeah. Hold on. There's something I need to really do quickly. Hold on. But yeah, I'm also just a big Pokemon nerd in the sense of, I do shiny hunting, and maybe we'll do a few Pokemon games as well. Like, I've been thinking of replaying the Pokemon Ranger games. Because why not? Like, they were a big part of my childhood, especially since I was in the the first Pokemon game I ever got was in the hospital. Huh. Hang on. Let me check something, because it's not appearing. Been a while. I think my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue on a Game Boy when it came out. Nice! Do not see... I don't see the invoice. Check here. Oh, got it. Hi, Super. No. Okay. Sorry, I, was looking at Twitter, and I, commissioned an artist to do something, and so I was just sending the payment, and I was a little bit concerned because I was like, I don't see the invoice, I'm scared. Or not scared, but I'm just like, am I the dumb one? Or, did I accidentally give the wrong email? What did I do? Oh, wait. Also, let me check. make sure that's the right Gmail as well. Sorry, hold on. I am a mess right now. Okay, yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, I'm like wanting to make sure that, because I just caught this as well, being like, hi, I provided this email to send the files to, but then I looked back at it and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have access to that email anymore. Let me quickly say this. Like, let me quickly do this so that I don't accidentally make it a hassle of like, oh yeah, by the way, I don't have access to that email anymore. Could you send it here after they sent it to the first one? Because it would have been a thing of like, hi, I sort of ordered this twice now, and one of the, like, you don't know what the use is for, where I'm like, I don't want it to be that way, no. Eeh. Also, I might just need to get off of Twitter at, like, right now, because here's the thing that's bad about Twitter right now. I'm getting a lot of, like, these, Twitter things, like, Twitter videos of people fighting. And whenever I mean fighting, I mean, like, people knocking other people unconscious and just beating the crap out of them. And I'm like, why am I getting this? I don't want to see fights. Like, no. If I wanted to see fights, I would turn on WWE, and I don't even like that either. Well, thank you. Yeah, like, I want my Twitter to go back to, like, VTubers, Pokemon, and cross-stitching, please. I don't want fights. Because the one it's showing me right now is, like, a guy threw a bucket at, like, cars that were doing, like, a drag race or something. And so the owners came out of their cars and started smacking the crap out of him. To the point where he was on the, like, on the ground just knocked out. And I'm like, this is what's wrong with people. Like, unless Twitter is just being like, hey, get off of Twitter, then it's doing a successful job at it, being like, hey, you don't need to see this because it's going to make you lose more faith in humanity. Where I'm just like, understandable. I understand that. Or at least lose more of a faith in them. Throwing a bucket of water on a car that is going fast is pretty dumb. Oh, no. They didn't throw a bucket of water. They threw the actual bucket. It wasn't a bucket of water. They threw the actual like, it was a Home Depot bucket that they threw at the car. Still stands. Yeah, true. It is still dumb. Just, ugh. Just people not having common sense, but then people trying to beat common sense into people, and it's just like, this is not what we need to be doing. Like, no. Just, ugh. Hello, graceful girl. How are you? But yeah, I was just like, I'm pacifist. Like, the only time I, like, pick fights or, like, will show aggression is in video games. Like, I don't want to show any, like, aggression or any of that in real life. Because if I do, I know I'm going to get stomped. Like, what? I'm around, like, give or take, like, 110 pounds. Like, someone can literally pick me up and throw me on the ground as if I'm a stake for a tent. Like, they could plant me in the ground with just one throw. Just being like, and here is a human in the natural habitat. Planted in pot soil so that they can have a successful growth as they photosynthesize and yell at you as you are spraying them with water. Also, I'm doing good, but oh no, you're sick. Oh, I hope that you start feeling better. but just, yeah, fighting. Why does this need to happen? Because I flat out don't understand. I don't understand. For food. Ooh, what food are you planning on getting? Yeah, I might continue with this color because it is like just this curtain that's left that uses this color, and then I can just put it away and be like, this is done. This is done. Probably toast. Ooh. And should make tea too. Heck yeah, tea for the throat to make you feel better. Yeah. Hope that the tea and toast like goes down well, and that the tea helps you feel better. Immune boost tea might help. Yeah, it could help. But yeah, am I thinking I'm gonna get this done this stream? Probably not, because these Pokemon card patterns typically take like, give or take 14 hours. So unless I feel like sitting for maybe like 10 hours on stream today to get this done, I don't think it's gonna be done. To sleep or not sleep. Platy, go to sleep. You should go to sleep, Platy. Cause what? It's 10:45 p.m. for you. Go to sleep. Get some rest. Too early. Yeah. What's the time? For me, it is 10:45 a.m. But not for Platy. Platy, go to sleep. Get some rest, please. this morning, went back to bed because I called in and woke up around 10:20 a.m. Nothing has been consumed yet. Oh boy. Yeah, go get something in your system. Just so that you're not constantly on an empty stomach. Toast, yeah. It's morning. Toast is in the toaster oven, not gonna butter it because bland toast will help upset stomach, and because I've been hungry, my stomach is upset. No! Yeah, take your time with eating. But yeah, I completely understand, like, just eating bland stuff to just at least stomach it, because there's been times that I've just had saltines for, like, for a meal just because it was the only thing I could really stomach or wanted to stomach, because it was just like there's no actual flavor, but it's something I still like. So yeah, do hope the sickness goes away soon. A sinus thing and the drainage is messing with my stomach. Yeah, ooh, sinus stuff is not fun. My sister-in-law always tells me to make this wild rice. Oh. Only Tuesday. Oh boy. Saturday because of my allergies. Oh no. Allergies are dumb. Yeah, that's good that you're staying hydrated though. Yeah. Hydrate, don't dihydrate. We don't need anybody dehydrating today. Gallon of water daily. Hee 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 hee. Oh. Same, tea, never water. I've been trying to drink water too, but it's a struggle. I don't drink a lot of water anyway. Yeah, sort of the same. Yeah, like, this is the cup I use for my water, and typically this is how much I will drink for most of the day. Just because I'm like, I don't know, yeah. The amount of water people say that we need to be drinking just seems like a lot, and I'm like, another thing is, I don't want to spend a lot of time in the restroom. No, thank you. I am A-okay. Like, I'm still living, aren't I? That's me 1 minute. Oh boy. Because it's also a thing of, like, I don't really do much. Like, in the sense of, like, physical stuff. Like, the most physical / exercise I get is cross-stitching. Just being like, lifting my needle, poking it, pulling it through. Rinse and repeat. Stab, poke, pull, stitch made. Stitch has been acquired. But also, I've recently found out how weak I actually am. Just because I can't actually do stuff. Will drink a small cup each time he goes to pee, so he's never dehydrated. It's so clever, I never remember to drink. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, I actually want to swap the music just because it's meh. Let's go to this one. He's a turtle. Goodbye, turtle. Let's listen to something that's more soothing, in a sense. Because I'm just like, the music sounds pretty intense, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know. I just want to listen to something different. Like, I sort of want to zone out, but the stuff that I was listening to was just like, it's not zoning me out at all. It is about 9 inches, will last me about half the day, depending on how thirsty I am. Yeah, that's sort of the same with me. Like, depending on how thirsty I am, stuff will either last a long time or won't. Yeah, for me, summer, I'm just gonna stay indoors because I'm like, like, I don't really do anything in the summer. Like, I don't really do anything at any point in the year, flat out. Because I'm like, I don't really have anyone in real life to hang out with, nor do I really have any place to go. Or really ambitions to go to places. So, yeah. Though, I mean, summer I might actually be trying to get my driver's license. So, there's that. To get my hours in for my license. Yeah. And the light. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. I'm like, wait a minute, where'd the dark blue go? Found it. But okay, so... might just do the rest of this, like, color completing. I'll just complete a color at a time now. If we can, that is. Ow. There are papers to get a working permit for the summer. I told her it's all downhill from there, but oh no! With a needle hurts. I don't use a thimble either when I hand sew because I don't have one and I don't like how it feels on my finger. I also don't remember how to hand sew the best. Oh boy! Makes the fingers so stiff. I don't like the feeling. It slows me down. Yeah! For most stuff. Yee. Most of my needles are blunt, so even if I wanted to stab my fingers, I couldn't. Or if I was to accidentally stab my fingers, it's like, it would just be a dull poke. Not to say they can't, like, hurt your fingers, it's just more of a thing of, like, if I'm forcing it on my finger, then it could possibly penetrate the skin, but otherwise it's just like, it's a dull poke. For me, at least. And unless I'm using a beading needle, then that will actually hurt a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Not much anymore. Ooh. Sewing is a nice skill to have. Few basic stitches. It's helpful if a kid rips their stuffed animals or something. Exactly. Like, it's better to know how to stitch and maybe not use it, or like have to just do it for basic things and not know at all. So yeah. Oops. Speaking of curtains, feels like we're not going to be ever stopping this curtain stitching. But we are slowly going down the rows, so yeah. Just have about, I don't know, 10 more rows of stitching? Well, not 10 more. More than 10? Like, about 20-ish? 20 more rows of this color for the curtain. Yay! Hooray! A lot more. More red wine color. Mmm. I don't know, maybe if you just refresh yourself a little bit, you could like tap into the memory of like making them. Like more of like the how you did it before. Who knows? But yeah. The only thing I've ever actually sewn was a pillowcase with a frog print on it. And a couple pillowcases still have them. Nice! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more rows of this color. Yay! Only 15 more rows. And we can work, then we are just like, we don't have to work with this color anymore. So that's good. Like, we'll be getting, like, we are making progress, but it'll be like significant amount of progress in the sense of we eliminated a color that we have to do. Then next I could eliminate like white. I could do all the white stitches. Because all that's left for white is like the rest of this, like the other half of this box. The sword that's somewhere around here and then up here. And then that's it. White on white, oh your poor eyes. It's all good. When I was younger, my grandma would sew stuff for me. I think one of the things she made was a Cinderella dress. I might have used it for Halloween, but I don't remember. I just remember that I loved the dress. Oh, that's awesome! That is awesome! But But also, white on white's not too bad because it's like, I still see the stitches. It's just more of a thing of like, probably not, can't be caught on camera too well. Just because of it being white on white. Oh, jeez. It's a knot. There we go. Ah. Yeah, they are the best. Not together by that, I mean I would drink strawberry milk while she put everything in the oven. Once the cookies or whatever were out of the oven, I would taste test. Aww, that is awesome. That is so adorable too. Aww. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it makes them more special. And all that jizz. Okay, 6. Okay, just wanted to make sure that that was row 6. Okay. With a bag full of candy. Oh, that is awesome. probably ate it. Oh my god. Candy for me so I could eat it. Aww. The crap out of the kids, and parents can't do crap about it. Just gotta give the parents a little bit of the zoomies so that it's like the grandparents are just like, we've already dealt with this rodeo, time for you to deal with it now. Their dogs were pretty great too. Mickey and Muggsy. Can't remember what kind of dogs they were, but they were small, adorable little dogs. Aww. Cute. A koi pond in the backyard, so I would throw fish food from the deck into the pond. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Final stitches. Alrighty. And that is all of 498. So we got a color complete. Yay! So now it is figuring out which color to do next. Because we could do big blocks of colors with either the background of, like, we could do the bottom of the stage or the background. Or at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't know which one to do. What just fell? I don't know what just fell. Oh well. But like, hold on, let me put these up and show off the colors that we can do. I might not do the yellow though, because that's the Kadabra, but I'm not anywhere near the... Well, I mean, I can sort of count off of something, but at the same time I'm like, I would rather have stitches around to count off of. But okay, so 498 all done. But okay, so we got these and black and white. Let me just black and white, yellow, gingerbread, dark blue, light blue. So yeah, looks nice. It does. Gingerbread. Yeah, that's the first thing that popped into my mind. I was like, I don't know what to say, because this looks like, it looks orange, but at the same time it looks brown. So I was like, what is orange and brown? Gingerbread. So yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of like the light, like this electric blue, so maybe gingerbread cookies. Gingerbread cookies are amazing. Okay, no, we're gonna do the electric blue, because there's not a lot of this color around. Though it will be jumping around quite a bit, so hopefully my counting abilities is good. Hopefully elementary school taught me how to count correctly. Because if not, then oh boy, I need to go back. I need to go back to kindergarten. Pretty, yes. I counted 2. Nice. 1 and the other number I don't know. Yay! Honestly, that's way more than me. I only know how to count to 1, but I don't know what the number is that I'm supposed to count to. Since I'm not needing these 2 rows anymore, I will just color them in, because like the pattern's sort of wonky because the white pattern doesn't really have white, like I can't tell if like I'm looking at things I'm supposed to do or not supposed to do. Stardew Valley, Risk of Rain 2, or Plants vs. Zombies. Ooh! I've never really played Plants vs. Zombies, but the other two are fun. Risk of Rain 2 is a pretty neat game. Then Stardew Valley is just very chill and relaxed. So yeah. I would say Stardew Valley is pretty neat. And for me, it was sort of hard to figure out what to do in it because I'm somebody that's more into like fetch quest or like there needs to be a clear, concise thing of what to do. Where Stardew to me seems a little more sandbox ish. So my brain just goes flump because I'm trying to figure out what to do and do something, but like in the first 30 minutes of playing the game, I was already on year 2 because yeah, I didn't know what to do. Like for like it looks fun to play, but personally for me, I'm like I don't really have fun playing. So yeah. Yeah, it's a very nice farming game. Year 2, I know nothing about this game. I have a year 10 farm that has 200 plus hours. Oh my god. Yeah. Pretty much it's just like a day cycle. Like, you go to sleep, it's then the next day. Sort of thing. Have kids if you want, complete the museum, stuff like that. I see. And it can be that way if you want it to be, but there's a lot more to it. One, two, three, four. Yeah, music is awesome. Hydrate, thank you. I will. Let me just finish marking off the pattern. Then I just have a little bit more of the blue to do, and then I will be done with the blue. And then we will see what other color to do next. Because yeah, I'm not dragging this thread all the way over to the last area of blue, because I would be taking it to the curtain part, and that's not even where it, like that would be a lot of wasted thread, because then it would go over part where I've dragged it. So gonna doobity-da. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 down. Hydrate or dihydrate? I shall dihydrate. Then I'm just kidding. No. I hydrated. Helping me get some stitches done too. I've been procrastinating my way around it all day. Since being here, I finished a full color. Thanks, guys. Oh, that is awesome. And no problem. Hee So yeah. Hee To learning how to crochet. Ooh. What do you plan on crocheting? Or like, what is something you want to crochet? Keep tossing my needle around. Whee. Just making the needle go wee. Ba-do-do. Wee. I just want to learn first. Ah, okay. I see, I see. Do you stream? I stream pretty much every day. Just not at consistent times. Sometimes I'll just it's literally just whenever I feel like streaming, and every day I'm just bored, so I stream. Though what I will be streaming is just like who the heck knows. Today I just felt like cross-searching. Yesterday I felt like shiny hunting. So we might just hop into like random games or stitching, Pokemon shiny hunting, just whatever I have available to me and just So yeah. And another color finished. Heck yeah. Da, 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 da. What are you doing? Why are you like this? Ma'am? Ah. Hold on. Why are you like this? Hang on. Make sure to be here whenever our time zones align. Yeah. What are you doing? Hello. Can I help you? Don't you frickin' dare try to climb on your finger. Oh. Oh. I swear I don't understand this chameleon. So, time for the white stitching. I'm like finished, but I'm invested. Yeah. Hold on. Notice the scissors, yeah! Oh, where is it? But also, this is what it is, what we're stitching. That Kadabra. Eiffel or Tokyo Tower? Eiffel Tower! It is the Eiffel Tower because I got them at France. So yeah. Oh, I need to see the pattern. Sort of important. I'm from France. Ooh, nice. It's all the bread. I was so confused. Yeah, it's curtains. But you're from France. Nice. Live right outside of Paris. Ooh, I didn't realize there were so many different scissors till my wife started carrying them all around when she had a craft store. Holy moly, nice. Shapes and different prints. Yep. Well, I'm just like, I really only have like this pair of scissors, and that's all I really care about. That and these. Just because I'm like, I don't really see a point in having so many different pairs of scissors. I'm like, as long as it works, it works. I don't really need a collection of scissors. Like, I'm already starting the unhealthy, well, not unhealthy, but like, just the time-consuming collection of cross-stitching. So, yeah. In France, do they have a special story? Not really. Just, I visited France with my parents, and we just sort of went sightseeing and all that. And I saw these at a store, and it was really the only thing that I got from France, because it's like, there was nothing really I wanted to get. So I was like, you know what, that's just, because my family were also, like, taking pictures and all that, but I was like, I don't really wanna. So it's like, really the only thing that that proves I've ever been to France are these scissors. Because, yeah, there's no photos of me in France, there's nothing that really pinpoints me of ever going to France. I mean, aside from the passport I have, maybe. But, yeah, what did I just toss down? Okay, whatever. But, yeah. Just that. And, like, Paris was somewhat fun. Should show you have been there. Yeah, but it's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna show my passport to people, because it's just like, the only people that really should be seeing a passport, like my passport, is like, maybe, like, family and security. I feel like if I was to show, well, actually I've used it as ID before too, so never mind. But like, just also, yeah. Though, like, there was a few things that it was, like, it was interesting to see, like, because my family and I went to a museum that the Mona Lisa is in, and it was interesting to see that, like, it was, like, very far away, in the sense of, like, if you want to see it, it is, like, just very far, and you could barely stand there for like 10 seconds before you were pushed out, being like, okay, everybody move, move, move. Just was interesting. But I also found one of my new favorite foods in France, carbonara. It's like, ah, yes, we went to France and did all these things, or like got these things so that we could try out French restaurants. But in the end, we went to like Five Guys, the food courts, and got Italian food. Or just something that's like, hi, none of this was French food. It was just yee. To Italy in October with my family and a couple family friends. Yeah. Also, yeah, I know it's because they don't want the picture to be vandalized, but it's like just interesting how it's like like when I was there and actually staring at it from the distance, like I literally had to pull out my like phone and zoom in to even see the Mona Lisa. Like that's how far it was. You couldn't really even see it. And so I was just staring at it being like, what, like, cool, it's a historic painting, but like, why is it this hyped up? Like, that kind of mindset, just being like, why is this so far, like, I myself couldn't really appreciate the painting because it was so far away, and I'm just like, there's also a bunch of people acting as if it is a high case celebrity that, like, just, it just felt like busy paparazzi trying to get the new scoop of, like, a scandal of a celebrity. Like, that's very much how it felt like. Where I'm just like, people, like, yes, it's a historic painting, but also it's a painting. Appreciate it. Just, yeah. Much smaller than you think, too. I was a little disappointed. Yeah, like, just, yeah. Like, that's also the only thing I remember from, like, visiting that art museum is just, like, just how crazy it seemed that people really wanted to see the Mona Lisa. When you look at it, you literally have to zoom in on your phone, being like, what am I even looking at? Like, being like, I heard the Mona Lisa's here, but, like, there's a giant sea of people, and it's just so far away. It's just, like, again, I understand they don't want it vandalized, but at the same time, it's, like, just hard to appreciate the painting. That's, like, if you want to, like, see the Mona Lisa, you can look at it free online. Like, that's literally the best perspective you can get of the Mona Lisa at this point. You mean, yeah, though, though now that I think about it, I feel like it, like this was whenever I was like 16, but I feel like since then there's higher security around the Mona Lisa because of this one idiot that pied it. Like, literally someone threw a cream pie at the Mona Lisa. Probably because of the movement of people throwing cans of soup and cheesy mashed potatoes at old paintings to say, like, to try to, like, bring light of energy conservation or, like, whatever it is that they're trying to say. Like, people care about paintings more than the actual environment, and it's just like, you're just proving yourself to be silly. Like, no one's gonna care about your cause if you're vandalizing things. So yeah. Our ceiling in our house. I forgot the artist's name, but my sibling researched them, and during time the artist did it, he disappeared and no one knew where he was. I mean, the acid and things will eat paint on priceless paintings. Yep. Though it's the thing, like, they said, like, they did their research beforehand to make sure that the painting was covered with glass and yada yada yada, but it's like, okay, you guys did that, but now you're setting the example of throwing things at historic paintings. There's gonna be people that will throw something at a painting that is not covered. And you're gonna make yourself more of a clown by just, eek. I don't understand people. Like, the cause is good, the execution is terrible. I feel like that's like, just most, like, activist activity now. It's always the thing of, like, their messages are good, Just the way they're executing it, though, is terrible. Like, just, why? I don't understand. Alrighty, and then we just have white up here to do, and then that is all the white. So yay. Dumb things, it's a fact, sadly, yeah. But why can't we do funny dumb things? Like, why does it have to be this dumb, like, not funny dumb things? Yee. Last year I was in my parking lot revving my car during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My car was pink and had "We'll shoot flames for donations" on it. Some Karen complained that the owner of the building probably wouldn't like it. She was a friend of the owner. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I would just... People like that, I'm just like, are you the actual owner? Like, just because you're a friend, like, excuse me, like, sorry, but you're not the actual owner, and I'm gonna do this. If the owner comes out and asks me to stop, I will, but you're just a random person I don't know that is making a claim that I can't prove or disprove. So sorry, ma'am, but I'm gonna do this. So, bye-bye. Her. It's funny, I've never seen you in my life. She then told me the neighboring business owner surely had an issue with it. Hi Karen, can you get a written letter for me? That, or like bring that person out then? Please and thank you. Cause, you're not them. Uh, the lady next to me, if she had an issue with it, and she says shoot flames for the tatas however long you want. That business owner was standing next to me. Nah. Oh my god. Yeah, just the audacity of some people. Just the. Aww. Heck yeah. Violet card to show appreciation. Okay, what do I have stitched? I have this. Why? For why? No. Thank you, Cross Stitch Mom, for the subscription. But wait, Cross Stitch Mom, Cross Stitch Moon. But for why? Lee. That actually scared me because I was like, I don't recognize the sound. What is it? But thank you. But again, Lee. But yeah, I might finish up the white and then just be done for today. Because I've made a considerable amount of progress today. With essentially finishing 3 colors. White, red, and blue. Where all I would have to focus on next is black, gingerbread, dark blue, yellow. But yeah, today has been a very productive day with stitching. So yeah, we love progress. Progress! That's gonna be a lot of filling in, which is like, part of me likes and at the same time part of me dislikes, because I'm just like, I just want to get done. But same time, you can never rush cross-stitching. Never rush it. Because it's the thing of, like, my brain's telling me, I've done many of these before. Done a lot of these mini full coverages. As well as patterns that were more dreadful than this. Like, there was a floral pattern that had so much confetti and backstitching in it that part of me was questioning why I even partook in this pattern. But I got it finished and done, and I was like, yay, done, don't have to deal with this anymore. So, hooray. Yippee. Yippee-ki-yay. Off to another day. Right way or it won't look nice. Yeah, like, yeah. And honestly, I would much rather progress and getting to a finish and having a collection of finishes rather than trying to rush and then just being like, okay, you know what, everybody, this is the finish for now. I call this a finish. We're on to the next project. Because, like, literally, I could flat out say, like, I'm finished now. Like, this is the piece. Would it be confusing to a lot of people? Good job. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can you tell what it is? Unfinished whip, so I feel, yee. Though there is also one thing that I'm like, is staring right at me that I need to continue working on. And it's not a cross-stitch piece. It's not cross-stitching, it's diamond painting. The other relaxing craft. Also, hello! Hello, hobbies! I can't believe how fast you went. Ooh! Sometimes I doubt if I am fast, though. Because I'm like, a lot of times whenever I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, I didn't get this done. Even though I'm like, I'm staring at it and thinking, I did do a lot, but my brain's always thinking, but you didn't do enough. You should have got this done. Da-da-da. You are a fail. Not actually, but like, you are a failure for not getting this done, mister. But yeah. Dun, dun. Hi, just perusing new chill streams to watch. Yeah! I have wanted to do diamond paintings, but I don't know where to find them, and I probably don't have the space in my room. I would say the best place to find them is Amazon. Because you can also get some of the diamond painting packs where, like, people will say, like, oh, go to Diamond Art Club or stuff like that, where it's like, ooh, like, yes, you can find diamond paintings there, but if you're willing to spend, like, say, 30 to, like, a price range of, like, between 30 and maybe $500 on a diamond painting, then, go there. But if not, your best friend is Amazon. Where you started at the beginning of the stream, you did good progress. Yeah, I know. It's just there's two parts of my brain. It's being like, like, yay, you got progress in today, and look at all the stuff you did. And then the other part of me is just that disappointed mom being like, you could have done much more. You could have done better. Do more. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, look at you, just sitting here, not finishing projects. I did not raise you this way. I did not raise you correctly, apparently. And then I just scold at the imaginary mom being like, well, what did you do instead, And then that imaginary mom's just being like, procrastinated. Because you can't even finish things. And I'm just like, that is not my problem. But yeah. Loving the vibes here. Yay! Those could... That expensive. Well, yeah. Thank you for the follow! But yeah, like, it's... The reason for the pricing, though, is because, they're higher quality and much more defined. And bigger, too. Like, I would say, like, if the diamond painting is a lot more expensive, it just means that it's better quality. Probably whether it's the image, like, looks more better, or the diamonds are a lot better. But yeah, your best friend will be Amazon, because there are some, like, bundles you can get for, like, say, 6 to 9 diamond paintings for around, like, $20. Of course, a lot of the Amazon ones might be like more landscape or not be as high definition, but it's like if you're wanting to just do it for the craft or like just to have fun with diamond painting, I would say go with them. But if you're wanting to actually get a nice diamond painting because you plan on hanging it up and all that, then probably go with Diamond Art Club or one of those like diamond painting specific websites so that you can find a diamond painting that best fits what sort of like energy or vibe you're wanting. So yeah. And we got white done. I could fall asleep listening to this kind of stream. Yeah. Don't you dare listen to the imaginary mom. The imaginary mom is very compelling, though. She is very compelling. Especially with AC music. Honestly, that's sort of a point of my streams, too. I'm sort of just like... because I know people... Like, people watch from different time zones, so I'm like, you know what? If people fall asleep during my stream, I take it as a compliment, if anything. Because I know some people would be insulted, being like, wow, am I really that boring? But for me, I'm like, hey, if it's comfy enough, then go ahead, fall asleep. Like, because I know people need rest. Because some people work graveyard shifts, some people didn't get a good night's rest, and it's like, you know what? If they have fun, or, like, need some rest, go for it. Like, I really don't care. Like, the conversation's good and all that, but at the same time, it's, like, sometimes I stream because I need a body double. Being like, hi, I need someone to hold me accountable, so streaming's the best thing to do. Like, it's the perfect remedy of, like, procrastinate too much, just stream. That way you can interact with people while also just getting what you need done. Is also pretty calming. I appreciate that. But yeah. So here is where we're at. So here are the remaining colors. So black is for the shadows and the border. Yellow is for Kadabra. Blue is for the stage and some of the stuff in Kadabra. And then ginger red is all the backstage and a little trapdoor that's right here. So yeah. Though that is where we're gonna be done for the day. Though, really quickly, here is the diamond painting I am talking about. I have it rolled up because it's big, but this is it. This is the one that's staring at me being like, when are you gonna work on me again? And I'm like, I don't know. It's huge. And then pretty, yeah. It's my first diamond painting with special diamonds. Are they round or square diamonds? That one is a round diamond. But if you want square diamonds, they might have an option. I honestly don't know where it came from. So also, really quickly, just for a frame of reference on like how big this is, like, I mean, this is just one more row of black right here, and that's gonna be the full thing, but like, this is how big they're gonna be. So I got Abra done already, and I'm just mainly focusing on the psychic types right now, because I got all the thread colors for them. Well, I thought I got all the thread colors for them, aside from one for Hypno, so yee. And this one is the most recent one I finished. Slowpoke. Do you sell them online at all? It's so cute. I don't sell any of my stuff online, mainly because it's the, one of the issues that I would have is copyright. That would be a big issue, because these patterns are, I think, the actual Pokemon card things, but also I didn't design the pattern, or, like, do them. So it's essentially making a profit off of someone else's chart, where it's like, that's probably a big no-no. But it's also a thing of, like, I just like doing the cross-stitching, because I'm doing a huge, like, pretty much my goal with cross-stitching is just make a huge collection. And who knows, maybe I'll just buy a facility and just be like, here's the cross-stitch museum, and just put every single thing that I've cross-stitched into said museum and be like, know what? I can't directly sell them, but I can sell tickets for people to see them. I'm just kidding. But imagine. I need more quarters for my collection. Ooh. Like quarter fabrics? But, yeah, so pretty much my cross-stitch collection as well. Nope, the coin. Ah. Ooh, you collect coins? That's awesome. But yeah, though I am never running out of cross-stitch patterns to do. I have a lot of Pokemon stuff. I'm doing a Stitch Dex, which is all Pokemon sprites from Gen 1 to 5. Destashing by doing. Magazine Mayhem. Just... hold on. Where is it? So those two black things, they're filled with patterns. These two are filled with a ton of patterns in them. This one, let's see, this one's magazines. This one is patterns I got from either online or a needle workshop. And here's another thing why I want to do cross-stitch patterns from magazines mainly. Is because I have a lot of magazines, like this one. This one was a just cross-stitch magazine within June of 1997. So I have quite a few magazines in my stash that are from like the 80s and 90s. So it's sort of a thing of like, why not just do them to see, like, to show what the past used to hold. Like, just all of this. Like, I believe I tried starting this a little bit, but yeah. Stop, the cups are so cute. Yeah, that's one of them that I want to stitch soon. There's those, baby sleeping. Though something that is an interesting theme, which sort of makes sense, is a lot of these cross-stitch magazines typically had like a lot of religious like Christianity patterns in them. Like there were a ton of angels, a ton of crosses, and all that with the vintage patterns. Yeah. Oh, this one. I actually have fabric for this. I have fabric for this one. Hold on. Let me pull it out. Where is it? Is it in the bag? Ow! I kicked my... Ow, that hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot. Okay, where? Oh, where? Here it is. So, this fabric has an interesting name. It's called Alien from the Moon. But yeah, like, let me lessen that so that the glare's not... Okay. So... This is the fabric I sort of plan on using. Wait, I can change the lot. I didn't realize I could change the lot. Alien from the Moon, they know something. They do oddly specific. Yeah, it is very oddly specific, but like look at the like dark splotches and the yellows and the blues, and I sort of want to do it like where this. Hold on. I want to do it to where, let's not fold it that way, because you can't really see what I'm trying to point at. Let's fold it the other way. But this splotch, god frickin' dang it. This splotch, it sort of looks like either a butterfly or a hummingbird. At least to my eyes, so I'm like, I sort of want to make this the top somewhere, like somewhere somehow, so that it looks like a splotch of a hummingbird is just at the flowers. But yeah, just a ton of different stuff that I really want to do. Like there's this heart one that has a lot of specialty stitches. That's a lot of beadwork and stuff like that. A lot of different ads. There's that amazing pattern. Like, do it. That would be so pretty. Yeah. Just like, hold on. We are gonna dig in my finishes really quickly, because there's just a lot of stuff. Hold on. I'm pulling out one of my most, like, both favorite and proudest ones I've done so far. Or, well, not actually proudest, but, like, a few of my favorites I've done. So this one was in one of the old magazines. And do you dye the fabric or get it like that? I got it like that. I got it from a needle workshop that is sadly closed. But yeah, we got this one. It's beautiful, yay! Then this one is called Ingus's Dance, and something about me is I like variegated thread. So this was, like, this is just 3 different thread types. A variegated blue, a variegated peach. Like, at first it looked orange and red, but it actually was the skin, like, it was perfect skin tone. And then a green and yellow. So, yeah. Really enjoyed doing this one. Even though the dress was sort of dreadful at times, because here's the way I was doing it. I would do like 3 stitches in a line, then I'd drag the thread all the way up here, start doing some stitches up there, then drag it. Hold on. Can you see on the back? No, you can't really tell on the back. I'm like, you can tell on the back. No, you can't. Why? Ah. But just, I would drag the thread around so many, like, in so many places, just being like, a little bit there, a little bit there. I want this light green to go here, and then let's drag it down, because I was sort of wanting to go for a tie-dye dress theme. Which, it came out well. Then this one, you want to summon demons? We'll have an Ouija board. 30, I think either 32 or 36 count blood splattered linen. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It's the weird thing though is the actual blood splatters, they are sort of tough because it is painted, I believe. So you're gonna have to, like, just the regular fabric, it's not going to be an issue, but these ones you'll feel a little bit of a resistance, but not too much. Love that one so much. Yeah, you can find, like, if you like this pattern, you can go onto Etsy, and the pattern maker is called the Witchy Stitcher. That is the one, like, she's the one that made this. She also has a few sales and all that. The blood adds so much detail to it. Yeah! And then, this is the one I was talking about earlier, that I was, like, sort of dreading because of the backstitching and the confetti. But, I like how it came out. Da-da-da. But yeah, just a lot of backstitching, a lot of confetti. It was fun, but dreadful at times too. But, very happy with how it came out. Yeah, and, like, this one is a magazine piece. So part of me is like, I understand why it's in here, because it has a lot of backstitching. But hey, still fun, still interesting, really enjoyed it, but ooh. Was it with soluble Ada? Nope. This is actually Lugana. This is Lugana. To get into cross-stitching. I'm sold on trying it now. It is actually fairly easy. But yeah, this is the rat nest behind this. I would actually recommend that, like, this is something I recommend if you're wanting to get into cross-stitch. If you go into a craft store and you see the cross-stitch kits, do not get them. Highly, like, I would always tell people to deter from them because they are, even though they're kits and all that, some of them are a bit too much in the sense of some kits will have backstitching, quarter stitches, half stitches, French knots, blending threads, and it's like, it is not beginner friendly. But what I do recommend is, like, there's a site called Candy Patterns. Kandi Patterns. Where it's more of a perler bead site, but you can use those patterns for to do some of the stuff. Like these, for example. This is what I sort of started out with. I started with just different little, cross-stitch well, not cross-stitch patterns, but perler bead patterns, and just, yeah. And really just, at first, I would say, like, focus on your actual, like, just figuring out how you like to stitch. And then slowly get into being like, okay, I want to get better at either making my stitches look more concise. I want to make the stitches more, like, the tension to be right. And just slowly build your way up. But yeah, I would say, like, cross-stitching is just very simple. It's just the thing of needing to figure out, like, what style of cross-stitching you like, what you enjoy out of it, how you like to start and end your thread, because there are so many different ways that there's no right or wrong way of cross-stitching. The only right and wrong way is if you do a cross or not. That's too large. Yeah, that's why I recommend candy pattern, because there's a lot of patterns like this. And honestly, here's another thing. If you feel like adventuring to bigger things, maybe try adventuring to a Pokemon sprite. Maybe do something like, what is an easy, here. If you want to do something a bit bigger, try Caterpie, for example. Caterpie is still very small, but it is a bit bigger than the other things. After you do some of the small ones, you can then adventure to, say, like this. And then once you start feeling comfortable with being able to count and all that, you could then start adventuring to bigger pieces. And who knows, maybe you can... Hold on. Let me go to the... Are there any YouTubers anyone can recommend that help out beginners? There's no YouTubers that I can think of that teaches cross-stitching, cause it's... Hold on. I'm like trying to think. Search on YouTube and go through videos until you find one you like. That's how I do it. Yeah. Or, like, if you come back here and say you got cross-stitch supplies and you want to learn how to, like, start a stitch or something like that, I would be more than happy to help you try to figure that out. Find tutorials, but it's easy. You'll get into it faster than you think. Yeah. But, yeah. And don't worry about, like, the big patterns. Like, cause big patterns aren't intimidating at all as long as you, like, just learn the basics of cross-stitching. Or, like, know how to do a stitch, because once you know how to do a stitch, you can just do everything else. Like, once you learn how to cross-stitch, you can do this. You can do this. Or learn how to do this. Or if you're really adventurous, do something that takes like a half thing of fabric or a quarter, I think, and something like that. Like, really, like, all I recommend is starting small, and the only real challenge that comes with cross-stitching after that is just patience. Like, that is all that really is a challenge when it comes to cross-stitching. It's not the actual stitches, it's not all that, because you can be as creative as you want. Say, like, for example, all this black, you can make it white, you can make it green, you can make it blue or yellow. It's just more of a thing of, once you learn the basics, you got it. Like, literally, the needle and thread that you use is all in your hands, and everything is up for you to decide. Something like that. Yeah. Fiber arts in the past. Yeah, I would, like, cross-stitching is just a very easy one. And, yeah. And who knows, maybe it could be your gateway of learning new embroidery stuff, because some cross-stitching, like, some cross-stitch patterns have, like, specialty stitches. It's just filled with people who love this craft, and anyone you talk to will drop what they're doing and answer your questions, help you join in. Exactly! Though, there will be a few people that are, like, questionable. Mainly the people that are, like, you gotta make your backs look as pretty as your fronts. Where it's like, not really. Like, as long as you enjoy the craft and all that, then you enjoy the craft. And nobody's gonna see the backs unless you show it. But even so, you should still be proud of what you've managed to do. But just again, cross-stitching is not as intimidating as some people think. It's just, again, the most intimidating thing is just the amount of time it takes. Because some pieces might take just a few minutes, some a few hours, and that might take another nap. Soon my body fight off whatever it is I have. Yeah, go take a rest. Go rest. But yeah, I love that just by chilling here I can see there are some awesome people wanting to help. Yeah! And also, if you want, like, other cross-stitch streamers, like, I have a whole lot of people I can recommend here on Twitch. We got Dace, Soap Passion, Bookmarksicle, I'm not sure about 9.5. I think she is more of a crocheter. We got Zakayla, we got JB Cohen. Like, there's a lot of different cross-stitchers around, so yeah. But yeah, have a good rest. You can find small, easy, free patterns online, like on Pinterest. Print it up, go to the craft store, and done. You made your own kit. Exactly! Oh, ooh, I would actually say, like, maybe not Pinterest, because there's actually an issue I've seen with Pinterest where I've came across, like, a few patterns and I'm like, oh, this is cute, and then I clicked on the link, and it was a full magazine that was like, this is the new release that just cross-stitch released, and it's out in the world for everybody to see without actually paying. So it's like, Pinterest is good, but at the same time it's like, there's a lot of free patterns that are not supposed to be here. But yeah, that's enough here though. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I would say, like, if you're looking at the free cross-stitch patterns, be a little more wary of it, because, like, some of it could actually be, like, paid stuff. or stuff you have to pay to actually get, but aside from that, it's like, also, if nobody knows that you got it from a free site, nobody's gonna know. But yeah, let us see where to go. I knit and crochet and have used Pinterest in the past. Some of them were stolen patterns. Yeah, it's like, it's terrible that that's the case, but it's like, there's nothing else we can really do. It's just, it is what it is. Okay. Now, let us actually go to Soap Passion. Because I clicked on the cross-stitch tag, and I was happily welcomed with people playing games. Just, yay. So let us raid Soap Passion. Soap Passion is a soap maker who also enjoys cross-stitching and all that, so yeah. Let us go over there. Here is the raid coming. Well, and yeah, I hope to see everybody another day. If so, I hope everybody has a good, great, amazing rest of the day. And yeah, I'll see everybody later. Bye-bye. Wee.